Yeah, what's good, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Rob, aka Roboto, and I'm back here once again with another fantastic Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. Today's video, we're going to break down some of the awesome stuff that is coming with the NFL Draft promo. Obviously, the NFL Draft is next week, so keep your eye out for that. In this promo, we can kind of prep a little bit for the draft. We can get some cards on our team that will convert into the players when they get drafted. So we'll look into that. We'll also look into how to get 2 97 overall cards for free. That's right, 2 97 overall cards. And on top of getting those 2 97s, you can also get a 98 overall for free. We'll get into that in this video. But before we get into all of that, please, by all means, make sure you hit subscribe on the channel here. Also, you can hit the little bell, get a little notification whenever I'll go live with new content. And let me know if you're in here, if you're in the comments, if you're the first person to watch this, I don't care. Just let me know how you feeling, how this is all looking, and if you appreciate what I got going on. And also, too, follow me on Twitch. You can see my Twitch names right here. Oops. Right there. Yeah, that's right. The second one down. Twitch.tv R0BATO. I'll be on there all weekend. We're going to play some MUT. We're going to play this new promo. We're going to play some solos. Also going to be kind of maybe doing a little new method. Also going to be opening up a bundle because y'all showed some love. 24 likes on a recent video. We hit our 20 like goal, and I'm going to be opening up a bundle this weekend. Now, if we can get another like goal, let's hit 20 again on this one. If we can do that by Saturday, I'll open 2 bundles by Saturday or Sunday even. If we get that, hit the like button, smash that like button, let me know you're out here, let me know you're loving what I'm doing. But let's just jump right into it and let's see what we got going on with the draft promo. All right, so we're just gonna break right into it. Obviously the NFL draft is here. It's coming up next week again. We're gonna check out some of the missions, some of the solos, sets, challenges, all that good stuff. First thing I want to do is go through the solos and show you guys right away how you can get these 2 97s for free, okay? You're going to go to your challenges here. You're going to go ahead and check out the NFL Draft set of challenges. And I've done a couple already because I want to get my captain token, which, by the way, captain tokens are live. You just need to get 5 wins and you'll get the captain token. My Shaz is up to a 99. I'll show you in a little bit. But right here, we just did the first 5 challenges. They're situational. They're not too long. You know, you get a certain amount of pass touchdowns, you get a sack, you force a fumble, whatever. Challenge is done. You don't have to play the whole game out if you don't want to. If you get your stuff done right away. And as you can see here in the milestones, this is the most important part of this, probably this whole promo, in my opinion. Getting these 2 97 overall cards for free. So pay attention to this. If you get 50 stars, you get a Nat 11 through 20 draft pick. Draft diamonds for 75 stars, which you can get today. You can get 1 draft diamond today because there's 78 stars available on the first set of challenges. Right here, 11 to 20 draft pick, 11 to 20 draft pick, which is a 90 overall. Then another draft diamond, 6 to 10 draft pick for 93, and then another draft diamond at 6 to 10 draft pick. And then tier 8 is the 4th draft diamond. Tier 9 is 50,000 coins. I honestly don't think that's worth it. 438 stars for 50,000 coins. There's no investment or return on investment for me in that, especially with everything being as cheap as it is. We're gonna need EA to step that up a little bit, especially at the end of the season. And the other thing to consider too is that these draft pick players can go into sets, and we'll break into that a little bit. But again, these won't open. This one doesn't unlock until April 20th. This one April 23rd, which is next Thursday. So just keep that in mind. So those are the solos. That's the only set of solos we have right now. And that's great. I think the solos are awesome. They're situational. We don't have to sit there and live inside of them for too long. Right here is house rules. Limited time event. It's a week-long house rules. That's awesome. Also situational. Also, the rules are the cooldown rules. So offense, defense plays go on cooldown for 5 plays after each use and can only be used twice. You start in the 3rd quarter, so these could potentially be fast as hell. A lot of times you notice in the past when people's go-to plays don't work, they tend to quit. Or if they go down a touchdown early, they'll just quit. There's no point in sitting here marinating in a loss when you can just go ahead, try your luck on a new opponent. The other cool thing here for house rules, obviously, is the rewards. So milestone rewards, obviously, if we crack 5 wins, you get an 86 overall Nat draft pick. Those players that we looked at earlier, the draft pick players, again, it's not a draft 20 player. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this. Draft 20 players are different from draft pick players. Draft pick players are the current players. Draft 20 players are obviously the draftees for this. So you can see the difference here. 30, you get a 98 overall draft class 20 player. So you can get that for free. And then 98 overall, 11 through 20 draft pick. So what you can do here is if you really think about it, you can get 3 cards, 97 plus, just by playing solos and house rules. Why? Because you could get 4 Draft Diamond collectibles, plus 2 Draft Diamond collectibles out of house rules, plus a 98 overall for getting 30 wins. And again, this will be fast. This shouldn't be taking you too long. It starts in the 3rd quarter. So even if you go a full game and you're like, screw this, I want to earn a win and I want to keep fighting, you're not going to be spending too much time on it. So I mean, if you try your luck, you probably could get a 98 overall Nat Draft Class 20 player for free, ready for you for next week. I believe those are picks 2 through 5. So house rules seems like a big W. I really enjoy the house rules so far. I'm going to see how it plays a little bit later. Let's just pop in the store. Now, earlier today, obviously, I had a weekly elite pack. I opened that, had a whole bunch of garbage in there, nothing worth value. But the packs that we're going to check out right now are these 4 main packs, these new ones. This one is the 1 through 20 Draft 20 collectible. I opened that. It's a $1.50 pack. I'm sorry, it's a $5 pack. If you don't have the $5, I understand. Tough times, I get it. But it might be a card worth your while. Unfortunately, I got number 19, which isn't going to help me a whole lot. It's the Vegas Raiders pick at 19, but maybe they trade out of it, another team gets it, maybe a player falls, who knows. These 2 bundles, 4 times draft bundle, 13 times. I'll probably open this one over the weekend, or this one if a lot of people should love. And we're just going to open this draft pack, 40,000 coins. Coin stack's a little low, but I'll show you why in a moment. So we're going to try this out, try our luck, see if we get something good out of here. Silver, gold. Give me that big one. Okay, we got a 90 JPP. I'm not mad about that at all. So we could probably use him for something. I'm gonna quick sell the rest of these. And if you just like open his card real quick, number 1, he's number 15 as a draft pick. You can put him on all in here. So in the JPP set to get his card, the 6 to 10 draft picks, 11 to 12 pick for the draft class 20 player. Again, draft class 20 is different from draft picks. Gonna go over here, training currency. So before I get into the training currency, I just want you guys to think about the way this promotion is set up. Number 1, there are 32 cards that are 97 and above. 1 through 32, all the cards are 32 or 97 or above, 97, 99. Cam Newton, all the draft hero players. By the way, here's the gold Shazier, Ryan Shazier. Really good. So that's gonna be a card I can't wait to use a whole lot more of. But if you put in your head that there's 32 97s, and on top of that, there's 32 draft pick players. So there's 32 little baby players that go into the bigger players to get what you need. So what does that tell me? Well, if I'm looking at it a certain way, it doesn't seem profitable at all. And this is why. And as you can see here, 19, I got the draft class 20. I got a bunch of draft class players here, and I've been opening these packs. You know, I've just been opening the packs and getting a whole lot of garbage out of it, honestly. Got a 91 here to sell. It's not going to be valuable for the most part for you to keep rolling that pack because there's so many options, right? There's so many variables. And the problem here is that EA doesn't give us the odds of these 86 plus training packs. They just don't give you the odds. You can just go right over here, 87 plus free agency player. Can we get some odds? No odds. No, same thing. Color Smash, can we get some odds? No odds. Like, I don't understand that. Obviously, this is 97 overall. You're only getting 97s. But, you know, you get the odds here, you know, for these packs. Why don't you get the odds for here? So that's one. There's just an overabundance of players. There's at least 64 different players. When you were here at Color Smash, there was barely half that, maybe 20. 87 plus free agency player. The first week of free agency, if you guys remember, there was only half of the promotion that came out. So there was an opportunity to make some coins, make some training, get some good cards. This, I just don't see it. I don't see where it's going to be beneficial for anybody. It just looks like a training currency exchange that's just going to be not beneficial to everybody. I better get 86. Oh, I got 93. All right, so that's not bad. That's definitely one we wanted for sure. So I'm going to quick sell him real quick and just keep rolling this while I talk. Is it going to be in the long run something that I mean, that's almost 6,000 training, you know, and there's a lot of cards that we are not going to be able to get out of this. Can you get the 97s? I'm not too sure, but here we go. There's an 86, 1,300 training. That's almost a 5,000 difference in training. You weren't seeing that in these, even when you rolled the lowest cards, because they started at 87. This is starting at 86, and the training is higher. I don't know the odds and frequency that these big cards are coming out. I mean, there's another 93. Basically, you need a 91 and up to beneficial in this kind of reroll training method. If you don't get that, you're really not getting anything that you need out of this. So here's another 86. I don't know. I don't see it. I know people are already trying to concoct ways and ideas of how to make coins in this, but I just don't see it. I'm not too enthusiastic or optimistic that this is going to be a method for you guys using this pack in particular. Is there ways that you can use this pack and maybe get some cards back for some pretty value training that might help you out in the long run, that might help you, you know, get other cards? Sure. You know, it's just some things that we kind of all have to come together as a community and try and just look at and see what we got going on. But yeah, this 86 plus overall training pack, yeah, as you can, not hitting. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to risk rolling that pack at all. So those are the sets. Those are the packs. Or sorry, those are the packs, both training and coin. I would say don't get either of them. Please don't do that to yourself. One thing I do want to point out here, though, is the auction house. I'm interested in seeing how the auction house is reacting right now to this Bo Jackson golden ticket. This Bo Jackson golden ticket is the one that everybody wants. So let's just go and check golden ticket to see what his price is. Because if his price stays over 6 million, yeah, it's 7.2 right now. As long as that price stays high, everything else in this game is going to be low. That's a lot of coins. Not everybody has those coins to get that best card, so they're selling all their best cards. They're selling extra cards that they have on them. So keep that in mind. That Bo Jackson will probably be the controller of the market here. Right here, NFL Draft Heroes, 97 overalls for 135K. They were like 165 yesterday, I believe. You know, you can go ahead and kind of get some of these guys for cheap. Obviously, Leonard Williams up there is the cheapest one. I don't know why. It's a really good card. But I guess a lot of people don't want it. But if you're in here and you're just saying, hey, I really want this CJ Mosley card, which probably should. It's probably a good card. You're, instead of gonna buy him right there, just cycle it down one more. 125K for that CJ Mosley. Let's go look and see how much it was listed out for here. 143 is the first one I'm seeing. So you're saving about, you know, saving about 18,000 coins right there, just by buying a cheaper one. The other thing you want to keep in mind too is there is an abundance of players for sure, but it could be beneficial for you to kind of go through and buy some of these cards for cheap. Especially if they're under 120K. So like right here, Calvin Ridley, 6, AJ Green, 160. We're not getting anything like that. We're gonna go though to cornerbacks, 149. Now, for comparison's sake, Jimmy Smith, 149. I just bought a Jimmy Smith not too long ago, as you saw in my auction book, or my collection book in my item binder, for 121. I can show you that. I can show you the evidence on that there too. So just keep that in mind. Like, some of these cards are going to be kind of selling low, but they're going to probably bounce back up. There's a lot of them, but it's 97s, and people are going to need them for different things. As you can see here, Jimmy Smith 123. I got that Leonard Williams for 125. Nice snag there at 83,000 for that training right there. For Robert Woods is what training converted today. So just keep that all in mind of the auction house. It could be a good time to flip those draft pick player cards, the lower babies, as I'm continuing to call them, the baby cards, the cards that are lower levels that go into some of these sets to build, or that go into the specific player sets to build all the way up. Just keep in mind that, you know, you got to continuously updating the market, right? Because things fluctuate. So right now we're looking at 86s for like 8,100, which could be beneficial to you in the long run. But, you know, I was looking at 86s yesterday and they're about like 6,000. So this could be a good way to kind of jump in and kind of manipulate the market a little bit, especially if you want to try to make some coin. I think this could be a great coin if you're flipping these cards. So let's just check it out right here. Logan Mankins, left guard. How much is per card selling? Got it about 8,000 here by now. He's selling for about 6,000. If I bought that for 6,000 and I just resold it for 8,000, I'd probably be making over 1,000 coin profit or so. So just keep that in mind. Flipping cards is always good on the auction house, especially a new promo, especially a promo with sets. And the sets, of course, like we're going to dive into again, Number one, those draft diamonds we talked about earlier, the ones you can get from house rules and or solos, they go right in here. Draft diamonds. This is the first one we're going to go into. 97 overall draft hero, 97 overall draft class, 20. Again, two different kind of cards. This is the 2020 draft class. So right here, you exchange any 2 draft diamond collectibles to earn your choice of any 97 overall draft class 20 player as a nat. Important to note, it's a nat. Earn draft diamonds by playing challenges or house rules. So you take 2 of those, throw them in here, you get that draft 20, 97 overall. It's very specific to 97 overall. Same here with the draft hero. Same thing, you just get 2 diamonds, throw them in, you get a 97 overall draft hero. You can do that today. You get 20 house rules wins, you get 75 stars in solo battles. So solo challenges. Draft class 20. This one is interesting for the simple fact that you can kind of turn any of these draft pick players that you can get in packs and stuff into a 95 potentially at the very least. Just gotta get 15 of them. 96, 97, oh, goes all the way up to 99. So just keep in mind the draft pick players can be used to get you a 2020 draft pick, but just be careful with how you do it. Obviously some of these go up, you know, you need to put 86s, this 90s, 93, 96s, 98s to get a 99, so just keep that in mind. Draft heroes. Now, these are the modern day or legends. These are the guys who have already been in the NFL already for however long they've been in. Obviously, Cam Newton, number 1 overall. He was the number 1 overall pick. He's going to get the most expensive card for sure. But you need 2 baby Cam Newtons, draft pick players, to fill out this Cam Newton set. Same thing with Vaughn. You need 2 baby Vaughns to fill out this Von Miller set. And you're going to go all the way down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And right here to Logan Mankins. He's going to get 28 Logan Mankinses. The 86s. Throw them in here. Get 28 of them for about 6,000 a pop. And you too will be able to get a Logan Mankins. I don't see a benefit to this at all. I don't see the exchange. I don't see the point of doing these sets. I mean, we don't even get... It would be cool... The sets would be awesome to do if we got some sort of milestone for completing 10 sets, 20 sets, 40 sets, sets for players with 95 up, you know what I mean? But they give us no incentive to do this besides getting the players when we're all smart enough, well, most of us are smart enough to know that if I'm going to be here and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put, I don't know, go up to a card that's lower here, 2 AJ Greens, right? If AJ Green's selling for 200K or 215K right now, and I get 2 AJ Greens, and I try to put them together and they're over the 200K price, is it beneficial in the long run? I don't think so. So it's just like something you have to consider when doing sets. Is the juice worth the squeeze? And the last thing here is the draft pick players for better ones. So draft picks is the last one here. Basically, these are all the draft pick players. All those little babies, I keep calling them little babies, but they're baby cards. They're not the full cards. And they're like, you can use them on your team for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what we're doing with this. Why do we need to put new cards? I just think it's probably a way for them to kind of try to balance the market. But I think a lot of people are smart enough to not fall for that. But the interesting thing here is not Cam Newton. It's if you go all the way down to the 86 overall draft picks. Let's say you've been opening a lot of packs recently trying to get GTs. You have a lot of 80, 82s, 83s, 84s. And I wish I still had mine from yesterday. Go in here and get some of them that you don't need, since they are all super cheap. They're like hovering around 2K. Get them and put them in here. Go. And we get this one. Just throw AJ Green as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to get 21 through 32 draft pick player. So all those lower level 86s and trade in 3 80 81s and an 83 84 and get the draft pick player. Now, the good thing here is we get to pick whichever one we want. So I already did it earlier, and I did Jabba Peppers. I'm just going to pick him again. But you can pick any of them. And also, when you get the cards, you can auction, quick sell, put in sets. So that's always good. Now, the way this works, though, is you build from the bottom up, right? Obviously, if you have 298 and 96 overalls, you want to get Cam, you want to get one part of the Cam, you can do that. But what you can do here, and since it is repeatable, you can do this set as many times as you want, get 21 to 32, put them in here, and then put them in here, and then all the way up through. The problem is, tedious, value isn't really there. Or are we really going to be able to build up Cam Newton kind of for free? I I don't know. I don't see it. I don't like it at all. But yeah, those are the sets. If you have any questions, please let me know. I mean, it's still kind of confusing why we have all these extra things, but what you need to really focus on is draft diamonds and class of 20. I'd say these two are the important ones that you want to try to maximize using those as much as possible. One thing I did want to check out real quick too before we go anywhere, Myles Garrett is the LTD. So keep in mind that Myles Garrett as an LTD can be in the training packs. Is he going to be popping out of that training pack offer? Probably not, but there are people already who have them, so just keep that in mind. There will be LTDs throughout this promotion. All right, that's all I got for y'all today. Again, we went over the solos, we did the draft collectibles, captain tokens, auction house, stores, packs, sets. We went from the bottom up in some of them. There's a lot of stuff going on. Try to find what works for you. If you need to build your team, it's a good time to buy some cards to maybe fill your team out. If you're at a good place with coins and training, maybe now's a good time to stack and get some more up or some investments for the future. We don't know what's coming ahead. Obviously, they might have another set of players that are going to be released next week with the draft ease. I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me on that, but it's just an idea. It's just a thought, so who knows? But thanks again for joining me. Appreciate everybody stop by. Subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Twitch if you haven't. Follow me on socials if you haven't. Again, 2 97 overalls you can get for free, and a third 98 overall you can get for free from House Rules. So good luck to everybody this weekend. Hope you have fun. Hope you enjoy it. The draft is coming. I'm going to be going on Twitch all weekend long, so come stop by. Appreciate you.